This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Welcome. Oh my God, welcome listener to a wonderful show on this Monday morning. We are here to cheer you up. This is the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solve your problems. Just give life advice. Advice where it's required.
Yeah. And I mean, I often think that the listeners listening to us, they're also trying to solve the problems or having opinions about how we actually solve them.
Yeah, well, they need to find a better podcast for that, to be fair. That's their initial problem. Niamh, how are you?
I'm good, Gearoid. Look at me. I'm glowing.
You are glowing, Niamh. I think it's sweat.
I was on a train. I was on a train for a couple of hours.
All I've heard all week, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm starting this by saying I'm furious with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
I mean, that's not new.
Right? I'm very annoyed. I feel I've worked very hard in my life and my career.
Okay.
And I've never been accepted by the cool kids of comedy.
Okay.
I never have been.
I don't agree with that.
I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it.
Oh,
I never have.
The cool kids.
You know, And then all of a sudden, my podcast co-host turns up at a cool comedy event that I
the Bureau de
have never been asked to do.
What do you mean you haven't been asked to do?
Well, no, I was asked to host it the first year, but I was busy. But then they just never came back.
Oh my God.
But no, I'm fine. I'm over it. I'm over it, Niamh.
Clearly. I can see.
I don't bear a grudge against those.
Don't say that word.
Anyway, look, what I'm going to say is that all everyone's talking about is how brilliant you were on that night.
Oh, thank you. I sang for 2.5 minutes. I didn't even get to sing the whole song.
Did you enjoy hanging out with all of those?
Oh, it was so fun to be in among all these lovely comedians. They were so fun.
Yeah,
you never
great,
told me.
Yeah, they're real
I made
fun.
them laugh a lot.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
I tried my best. They were being very kind to the old lady who came in. I'd say some of them didn't even know who I was.
It looked like a fun night, though.
It was amazing fun. Listen, it was a bit of crack, you know.
So tell us how it went. Tell us what the story was.
Okay, so this is a thing called Bureau de Change. So they started this kind of alternate song contest. So comedians write songs and represent countries.
Okay.
Michael Fry turned up in a Toblerone outfit. Got his friend to make him a Toblerone costume. Needless to say, he won.
Of course he did.
Mr. Toblerone, Toby Lerone.
And what was your role in
My
this?
role was, well, you see, what happened was a couple of years ago, Shane, Daniel Byrne, played. They kept telling everybody that Niamh Kavanagh was going to appear 2 years ago. I knew nothing about this, right? So it looked like I'd said no, but actually it wasn't part of it. So they built it up all night that Niamh Kavanagh was going to do the interval act. And then Shane came out as my sister, Tracy, and sang In Your Eyes. And so that was the joke, right? So they thought it would be funny if he did the same this year. They did the same this year. And so they thought they were doing the same thing again, but then I came out singing in the middle of it. And
right.
the noise in the room when I came out, when I started singing,
I saw the clip, Niamh. I mean, I swooshed by.
Of course you did.
I didn't stop. Didn't stop, Niamh.
It was so fun, and they put a lot of work into these songs. They were great, and they were funny.
Isn't that
Kevin McGahern was hilarious as the host.
John.
You want to see him? He had a hunch and everything. He was amazing.
For all of them.
You're so jealous. I mean, you go and have pods with other people.
I do, yeah, truly. But that's
do I need to mention how many times you speak? You know, you were in the same room as Sonia and loving her. So you know, I'm allowed to have comedy friends too.
Well, no, I don't think you are.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm being very controlling.
You are being very controlling.
Niamh,
what?
we need to talk. We need to talk about, have you heard about Tommy Fleming, Niamh? Dear, oh dear, Niamh. Dear, oh dear.
I can't.
Dear, oh dear, Niamh.
Don't.
Niamh.
Why do we need to talk about Tommy Fleming?
Scandal. Such scandal has befallen the house of Irish country music. He's getting a divorce and everything. Well, I was astonished, Niamh.
I mean, it's a bit of a shocker.
I was astonished.
Why were you shocked that they're getting a divorce?
Well, no, I thought it was a lot. I thought it was a lot, Niamh.
Well, it's more than I was expecting.
I feel for him. I do. I feel for all of them.
Do you? In that family situation?
Do you know what I feel? I feel like Tommy needs to look after himself now.
Do you?
He does. I think, do you know what I do when I get stressed? I like a nice sauna, Niamh. should treat himself. Go to a sauna. Splash out in yourself, Tommy.
Oh my God.
But dear, oh dear.
I have to gig with him.
I know. Of course you have to gig with him.
I know. That
Niamh.
poor man and his wife are going through a terrible time.
They are going through a terrible time, Niamh. But I mean, I have to say, if there was a reality series...
It's too late. I think the best of it has already happened.
I would be tuning in, Niamh.
Did you listen to the phone call?
I did, Niamh.
It was long.
I listened to every bit of it twice.
Did you? Did you make notes?
I'm off book, Niamh.
But I have very mixed feelings about it all being in the... I mean, how do you feel about the fact that it's all in the public?
Oh, it's disgraceful. It's awful. But did I engage? Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
Like, where do you stand on that? Do you think that it should be in...
Absolutely not, no. The problem is that we consume human misery now the way we consume anything else. It is. It's just a sad reality. Look at Making a Murderer.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, all those crime documentaries, like somebody gets bludgeoned to death and all their life stood for is like a 3-part documentary on Netflix. It's so depressing. It's so grim. It's so sad. It is very sad.
Well, I mean, that's two very different starts. But I was going to tell you something different about that happened to me on the day that I went to the competition.
Go on.
You see, I was in Dublin for the Bureau de Change. Right?
You were.
You know, that special thing I did with the Cool Kids comedy? You
Yeah,
know those?
yeah, we get it, Niamh. Move on.
Okay, anyway, so because I was kind of in from the day before, I decided I would go and walk around Grafton Street. It was a beautiful day. So I walked around town, walked over to the National Concert Hall, had a lovely day, and surprised by the fact that the friends of mine were doing a lunchtime concert because I only went back to get my raincoat that I'd left there on the Wednesday night. So I went and I got back into the Grafton Street area and I decided, I know, I'll go and have my lunch or late tea before I go down into the Olympia. And I sat in this beautiful place on South William Street, which is a really nice restaurant. And I sat on the outside because I was feeling like I wanted to be a bit European, right? So I sat on the anniversary of my win, right? Because obviously...
Oh, yeah.
So I sat...
On the 15th of May.
Yes, that's correct. And then I was sitting outside of the restaurant. And, well, there was a heater and it was enclosed in glass.
Well, you're right to sit outside, Niamh. You won't get recognised inside.
That's
but
very
if you sit
true.
out in the street, you've got more of a,
I was sitting, having my lunch, enjoying, and just kind of on my phone, you know, answering a few things and whatever. And I looked up and this gentleman was walking by, you know, by the window or the glass partition out to the wall, and he smiled at me. And so I smiled back because you know what it's like for me. Sometimes I don't remember that I don't know someone.
Okay.
So he smiled back again. And I went, okay. And then he came in and sat opposite me, right?
Oh, nice.
Hello, he says. So it turns out, no, I was like, hello. And then in that moment, I was desperately, you know that thing where you think you've seen someone before? So I must have met this person before because surely they would not just wander in and sit opposite me. But it turns out...
I'm going to buy you a pepper spray, Niamh.
No, it turns out he had no clue who I was. He was just looking for some company for the evening. He was an Austrian businessman looking... I'm not sure even that was true.
Niamh.
He was looking for company and I kept going, why are you here? But the whole time I didn't know how not to be nice because I never know how to deal with that.
Niamh. Okay.
And it went on and on.
This is how far did it go?
Well, he kept saying to me, we could meet up later maybe. And I was like, no. I said, no, I'm working later. I kept saying, I'm working later. I'm actually, working later. And he's like, oh, and maybe we could meet up later. And I'm going, no. But I didn't know how to extricate from myself. I need some help here. But
yeah. Yeah, Niamh.
And then the funny thing is...
you need serious help.
But it started because I didn't know how not to respond in that situation, in the sense that, because I'm so used to people just randomly coming up and saying hello to me, and they may or may not have met me before. And so you don't want to appear as if you're ignorant.
You're too accessible, Niamh. This is what happens.
I was just waiting for a latte. You know what I mean? I was sitting.
And you smiled at somebody and then they smiled back and then you smiled because you're like, oh, they've recognised me. I'm Eurovision winner.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. That's what you thought. That's where you went in your head. You're like, oh, they've recognised me. And then he was being pleasant.
Whereas he was like, game on.
Are you saying it was my fault that
Yeah. 100%. I am victim blaming. Niamh,
That poor man
You
wasted his time sitting up to me.
No.
I was slightly...
I'm sorry now, Niamh.
I'll be honest with you, I was slightly delighted because I didn't even have any makeup on. I was thinking, that's like, I mean, not that he... No. But you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking, well, imagine...
Well, you still got it, yeah, for a certain type of Austrian businessman. I just think, though, Niamh, that is how people end up beheaded in a moor.
I could be that person.
Tell me about the Austrian businessman. Like what? Like,
well,
like when he comes in and sits down, like,
hello, he says, and I'm like looking at him going, hello, and I'm waiting for the conversation that would normally come, which is, oh, I recognise you from, or do you remember we met, or all that. Because this is what it felt like. It didn't feel like it was just like, hey, I'd like to meet you. Because I'm so bad at that. People don't do that.
That's a psychopath.
A little bit. I was a little bit nervous.
If you met up with him later, he would 100% have killed you.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think he probably would. I mean, he had a lovely jacket on, like one of those long kind of navy coats. It was kind of nice.
A long coat?
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Lovely.
But it wasn't waterproof.
Describe him.
He wasn't a bad looking man. He was probably in his 40s, I would say, maybe late 40s. And he was very somewhat distinguished. Dark hair, not massively good looking, but just kind of understated. But here's the funny thing he says.
Lonely munter, basically. Is what you're
he
saying.
said, no, he wasn't not good looking, but he was just, I was just perplexed. I didn't know what was happening. And then I suddenly realised I found myself in the middle of this position of, am I going to die? Or
when you come away from a situation like that, is there any sort of self-reflection that goes on in your head, Niamh? What do you think?
But now, to be fair,
I do think that there should be a before and after situation.
I know.
With this
you say that, right? But here's the problem, right? Here's the problem with this. Usually people don't fancy me. That's not, it's not, I don't get approached like that ever.
Niamh.
No, I don't get approached like that. Let's be honest, my demographic.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Okay, they love me, but they're not coming after me for anything other than how you ma. They're not, right? So all my life, even when I was younger, I wasn't that kind of person. People didn't kind of...
No, you're very attractive, Niamh. You're very attractive for every age. Do you know what I mean?
For every age.
Yeah, you're like, for every age you've been attractive for that age.
For that age.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, which is the way I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
like, I mean, for your age, like if I was saying to you now, you'd be very attractive if you were 80. But unfortunately, you're 60. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that at every age, you were like
reasonably
top tier for that age.
But you wouldn't have known that. I never got asked out.
You're very intimidating, Niamh.
I'm not. I'm friendly. Clearly not.
No, you're passive aggressive.
Oh my God.
And passive aggressive doesn't come across like through a window. Passive aggressive people smile. It's just a sad reality, Niamh.
I mean, there was an equal chance I could have murdered him. I could have had intent, but it was so weird. It was so weird. I didn't know how to get out of it.
Have you been to Austria before?
Yeah, sure. I was there when they had the last Eurovision there.
Okay.
They invited me for that.
And what did you do with it?
Well, I just sang during the week. I was gone by the time the Eurovision itself was on. I was just there at the behest of...
smiling through windows.
I went with Mairead.
There's something demonic about that.
It's the first time it's ever happened to me. Ever. And so random.
Now, how would some of your contemporaries react if that happened? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. As in?
Like Dana or Linda Martin.
I don't know. Well, Linda'd kill him.
Yeah, she'd pick up a chair. She'd throw a chair. What she'd do is, she'd hit him up for a donation for the dogs.
Yeah, she would.
Fair play game ball. And then she'd hit him with a chair if he didn't leave. And you know what? I respect that woman.
I know. I wish I
her.
had that skill.
Respect her to the core.
But I was caught, and actually I think both of us found at one point that we realised we both misread that situation.
I mean, what was he thinking?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I literally just smiled, and then I thought, was he supposed to meet a date? And did he think I was it? But he didn't. I just couldn't quite. It's never happened to me before.
Oh, do you think it was maybe you? Oh, do you think maybe it was a blind date?
Yeah, but no, I don't know. It just seemed so strange the way he did it. It was like there was some sort of secret nod. I mean, it wasn't wearing any pineapples or anything. The way you're supposed to show you're a swinger or something.
The more that I dig into this, the more I realise that this is your fault.
It's not my fault. How is it?
You also come away from the situation with, I'm going to be honest, half a story. Like,
Did you think I should follow through to find
no,
out
I
what?
don't think you should follow through, but I definitely think you should ask questions.
Well, what question
Like,
could I ask?
Are you
why
insane? Who are you?
Why did
what
you
do
come
you
in
do for a
there?
living? Why are you in Dublin? Why do you think?
I did try that
Why
conversation.
do you think I'm a gamey slag that would smile at someone through a window and then meet up with them for dinner? Like, there were questions that you could ask.
But then the more questions I asked, I did ask. Obviously, he said he was Austrian in finance, right? I know that, and he was supposed to meet someone. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how many people on a Friday evening meet up in a financial situation, right? It sounds like a scam artist, if you ask me. But anyway, I don't know.
Now he didn't look at you and think, "Oh, there's money."
No, not that day anyway. Not on any day. You're
not
right.
Pre-makeup,
Not on
Niamh.
any day.
I love you, but not pre-makeup. Niamh,
Yes.
we are not here to sort out your problems, although, to be honest with you, I mean, it seems like a hell of a lot more pressing than anything we have in the mailbag. We are here to solve the problems of the listener.
Okay.
Niamh.
Yes, let's do that.
We are here to do that, and we're going to do that because we take our jobs very seriously.
We do.
Before we get into that, I just want to say that if you would like to support the show, please subscribe to Head Stuff Plus over on headstuffpodcast.com. In return for that,
Beautifully said.
you will get bonus episodes from all of the shows in Head Stuff Podcast Network. Who cares? You will also get bonus episodes from us.
Yeah, that's most important.
And also, I have to say, there was a new Head Stuff show. A new Head Stuff show that I was a listener for. And I was an OG listener to this podcast. And I referred them to Head Stuff.
And it is?
It's called Your Internet Boyfriends.
Okay.
Two very funny boys.
Okay, so
Very
could I
funny boys.
refer them to my Austrian friend?
Do you know what?
Would that work?
That would be a situation that would be very good on Your Internet Boyfriends.
Okay, good job.
So that's also a really good podcast. Also, if you're in the mood for finding podcasts, the Beverly podcast is thoroughly hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a Jewish mother who is basically trying to give, not advice, she kind of deals in wellness. It's very funny.
From a Jewish standpoint? A Jewish mother standpoint?
A Jewish mother standpoint. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been listening. It's very, very, very funny.
Okay.
2 tips. I promote my friends' podcasts.
I see that.
They're
I love that.
because I'm a good human being.
You are a very good human
Now, in
being.
return for that, I'm going to promote myself.
Okay, there's a shocker.
I'm going on tour, Niamh.
I saw.
My tour starts in September. Mm-hmm. It's going all around the country.
Oh.
It's going everywhere. And for the love of God, please buy tickets. I'm terrified. Niamh, if I have to cancel dates, I'll kill myself. Kill myself.
You can't do that. You're not allowed to.
Gearoid.com is where you'll find tickets. Also, do you know what I'm doing, Niamh?
What are you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing clips. I clip now.
Oh, clips.
So I'm posting stand-up clips because I have 2 stand-up specials. They're recorded and more or less edited. They're nearly, I'm watching the edits at the moment.
Amazing.
And I'm going to send, if you subscribe to my mailing list and my Substack,
Okay.
I'm going to send one of them,
One of the shows.
yeah, only to the mailing list.
Wow.
The other one will go on YouTube. And then the other one that I send out, it'll go on, but it'll go on much later.
So do you want to send it to me first so I can give you notes?
Yeah,
No, I'm joking. You're
kind of
amazing.
do.
No, you don't.
No, I do. Yeah, you do notes on it, Niamh.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was looking for somebody to do that. And also now you're a cool kid at comedy, apparently.
Oh, who told you I was a cool
Niamh
kid?
Kavanagh, alt comedian.
No, I'm not a comedian.
Ugh, makes me sick.
I just make comedians laugh.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You are
Enough.
You are on ice. That is good.
I don't-
Do you want to read the first one?
I will read the first one. Hello. That's how they started. I am an OG listener and love you both. I also racked up serious debt voting for both of you in Dancing with the Stars.
You and me both, baby.
It's
very expensive.
It is, dear. I know.
No, you only voted for me once a week, didn't you?
What do you mean once a week? It was only 10 minutes you were allowed to vote for.
Yeah, but I voted for me. I was going to say for you. I voted for you. I voted for you. Like
You're
about
not voting
20
for me. You were
times each
voting
show.
for Stephen.
No, I was voting for you, Niamh.
Yeah,
Stephen will be there next year.
If it's an All-Stars, we could both be there next year.
I don't know.
Would you go back? No.
I mean, I would 100% go back.
Yeah, it's not likely
But I
I'll
would
be
like to
asked.
dance with Stephen.
I'll not be asked back. It's too soon.
It's too soon, yeah.
Yeah, it's too soon.
Now, if they don't ask me back,
Oh, crowd. So I need advice because I've just started a new role in my company and there's already someone making it really uncomfortable. Oh, God,
Workplace assholes.
No. So basically, I moved teams within the same company a few weeks ago. Everything was fine until I realised one of the new people in this department is someone I used to work with in another part of the company a while back.
Oh.
Back then, we didn't get on at all. She was quite aggressive, always very blunt with me, and would regularly speak to me like I didn't know what I was doing, even when I did. It wasn't like one big dramatic falling out, just constant tension and me feeling on edge around her.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Yeah, I know. Now we're in the same team again and it's like nothing has changed. She's perfectly nice to everyone else, but with me, she's very cold, interrupts me in meetings. And today she actually said, we've done this before, you always overcomplicate things.
Oh.
In front of a group, oh my God. When I was just explaining my work, I just went quiet because I didn't want to make it awkward, but I felt really embarrassed.
You shouldn't feel embarrassed.
No, she should definitely feel embarrassed. I'm trying so hard to stay professional because it's the same company and I don't want to look like I can't handle things, but it's already starting to affect how confident I feel at work. Do I just ignore it and keep my distance, or is this something I should actually raise with someone? I don't want to come across as petty, but I also don't want to go through this again. What would you do in my situation?
There's
Road now.
There's two problems.
Okay, there's two problems.
There's a problem with this letter.
Oh.
Right? The problem with this letter is she hasn't said whether this other biatch is senior to her.
Yes.
Or whether she's on the same level.
Yeah, there is a difficulty there.
Because if she's on the same level,
yeah,
I would rip the head off her. I would absolutely go at her bald-headed. Like, in that situation, I'd be like, how dare you talk to me like that?
Oh, no.
Go out and take a walk.
Do you know what I love?
Go on.
I love where you'd go, excuse me, and then just look at them for a while and then restart where you left off. Would be just like totally discounted them. But it takes a level of confidence. But, you know, it's almost like you're not directing it. It's almost like, or else you look at them and you go, anyway, and go back into where you were.
Do you know what? You're very confident and sorted for somebody that was almost abducted abducted as a sex worker because she smiled at someone through a window.
Nothing truer.
Yeah.
But I have to say, there's nothing sure that I wasn't going to be put into the sex trade.
Just 100% Niamh, you'd have been sold on the internet.
Very niche. Yeah, very niche.
No, what I would do is, right, I think in this situation, right, it kind of rings true a little bit for me, right? Because I had a situation like this many years ago.
Yeah, okay.
I had a situation where I moved teams specifically to get away from somebody. Like, specifically.
Yeah.
Now, I got a better job. I got a job I really wanted.
Okay, good.
And I got away from this person and then, had really enjoyed work for about 3 years, and then that person was moved and was head of my team. And I was devastated.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh my God, that really, I thought I was going to have a breakdown. I ended up having to say it to the other manager. I was just like, I can't do this.
But it's really hard not to be triggered by that, even if you've moved on as a person. Isn't it? It's really hard not to find yourself back feeling the same as you were.
The thing about it is, when somebody messes with your head a little bit, they all, and there's, these people, I don't, did that person, did they? No, I think they did it deliberately, because I think there are people that go into work and they're just like, I'm going to be difficult and I'm going to make a name for myself as somebody that is.
Do they think they mistake it for looking, like they're in charge? Yeah,
whereas in actual fact, I remember working for this woman who was the loveliest person all of the time and was the most competent and productive person I've ever worked for. She was absolutely brilliant.
And?
She was just whereas I think
it's not necessary.
I think that people go in and they're like mean.
Well, you know how I feel about that. I'm very strong about kindness in a space. There's no need. And you won't get on with everybody. That's really important to bear that in mind. But it doesn't mean you have to be nasty to them. Do you know what I mean? And this is a little bit passive aggressive.
Yeah. Now, what I always regret not doing is being a bit more mental.
Striking a bit of fear.
There's an awful lot to be said. When you're being a wild card in a company, there's an awful lot to be said for it. Just because there were people like that.
Yeah.
I worked in a company for a long time and there were people like, don't
Don't even make eye contact.
They'll
if you're
throw a
doing
chair. Like,
so we'll keep them
don't
sweet.
cross. Yeah, exactly. There were these people that were just kept sweet because they were, well, they weren't, but they behaved insanely.
Yeah, but then you have to be producing good work to get away with that.
But look, when you're in a company a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's like having tenure, is it?
Of course.
I don't know. It's a funny one. I think where you start is how you feel. Because remember, you have confidence. You need to kind of get in touch with who you are in this space rather than allowing this person. What I'm talking about earlier is where, before he referred to my almost abduction, is I'm talking about having that moment where you kind of let that other person, you tell them how to treat you. So if you accept what she's given you, you just go, I'm not having that now.
Well, I think having like a short, pithy little response, like going up to her after that meeting and saying something like, I don't know where you worked before this or what way.
Oh, you can pretend you didn't notice her?
We behave professionally here. So don't ever make a comment like that in a meeting again, or I'm going to take it further.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a really good way.
And then I would get right in her face and I would spit right in her face.
I mean, beautiful start to that sentiment.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think you tell people how you treat you every day. I think before escalating it, you need to deal with it directly, either how you feel about it and just ignore it, or make some sort of comment in, well, that's lovely. Thank you for your opinion. This is what we're going to do now.
I need the queen of direct.
I can be direct. I can be direct.
I mean, if you'd have been direct, you could have waved on Mr. Vienna.
I didn't know what he was doing. That's different. Mind you, once I was there, I didn't know what to do with that. I was like, yeah, okay, move on. What's going on here? Am I on a date? I didn't know I was happening.
Well, I just went in for a coffee and now I'm engaged.
It is the sort of thing that would happen to me. But do you think we've resolved that though?
I think we have. I think what she needs to do is stop. Like, what you need to do is you need to short circuit this thing.
Yeah.
That feeling. When you feel yourself going into this
space with her.
Yeah, when you, like, because it's like that. It's even if I met that person that I work for on the street now, I would just feel all of the same things I felt when I worked for them, and they're nothing to do with me.
No, they're not now to do it. And the other thing, you're anticipating before you go into meetings like this, and then that puts you on the back foot a bit.
So what I would do is I would write down your response.
Yeah,
write your response, have it written in the notes in your phone or something.
Yeah, but it's worse than, it's a bit like when you do an interview and you prepare for one particular question and they ask you a different one.
I know, yeah, but you can. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
As we all know, you answer the question you wish you'd been asked.
I know. I don't know about that.
Or if she was to say something like, or even if you need a minute, just say, if she says we've done this before, you always overcomplicate things, just get up and walk out.
Oh.
Just go and go to the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, but it depends on who's in the meeting. See, that sounds like something that is said in front of a senior person in order to belittle somebody else they feel threatened by. Because quite often if people are putting you in this space, they feel threatened by you.
Yeah. But then also, if in front of senior people, go, God, there's no need to be belittling.
I agree. So accept that that's probably the case because you've done your work here, you're doing well in this team. Accept that and believe it, and then just don't give them any power.
Yeah.
It's so easy to give people power, honestly, and it's so easy to take it away on paper. We know that, right? But the thing is, it's so easy to do it in the sense that if you don't react the way that eventually they stop.
And yeah.
Or they might fall down the steps.
I agree with Niamh's assessment of the situation, but I would also say don't be afraid to be a mentler.
No, yeah, it's okay.
Don't be afraid to be the wild card. Don't be afraid to make her fear you.
Yeah.
Because look, everyone has their moments. It's like if you're working in a job, people go through a month where they're a bit crazy.
Well, the one thing I will say is if you are going to intimidate her in any way, make sure there's no cameras or witnesses. Just,
Just spit right in her face.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
Spit right in her face. Oh my God.
There's Ebola.
I'm going to take a moment just to imagine spitting in that person's face. Oh.
Stop it.
It'd be fabulous. It would be fabulous.
I'm trying to think of
some people just shouldn't work with other people.
No, I get that. And it doesn't mean that that makes them bad people. I just think some people, what are you saying? Is this relative to here?
I do think that there are psychos. Like, it's so funny because I'm not in the world of work anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, when you work for yourself, you just...
It's been a long time.
There's just never a situation that arises like that because you just take yourself away from nutcases.
Well, it's because you're not there all the time.
Yeah, but like even like in the industry, like you hear someone's nothing, I'm like, I just couldn't be bothered. I'm not just not working with them.
No,
like,
I know. Yeah.
Forget it.
No, I know. But not everybody has that choice.
Like, of course, yeah. So, but it feels so alien to me like that. I just don't know how I would react. I know I wouldn't react the right way. I mean,
I don't know
like
how
it
I'd
wouldn't
react.
be HR, it'd be the guards that would get involved.
For you.
Yeah, I'd be led away with a jacket over my head, like. Anyway, listen, we hope this helps. Let's know. But what I would say is to be very direct and just like, no harm to have notes on your phone going in. Just like, you can just say, don't belittle me.
Yeah.
And also, don't you see, when you say stuff like that, don't say it angrily. Just say it wearily.
Yeah, as if, who are you?
Like, what is this? What
Because
is
actually, I don't know. I think you need to deal with how you feel about it inside and understand that it actually is not relative to you.
Also, there's nothing more pathetic than a workplace bully.
I know.
They're like any of the ones
that's their whole
I've
life.
ever encountered. Like, they're just talk about having nothing going on.
Wearisome.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good word, isn't it?
Exactly.
Use it in a sentence this week.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I discovered your show 2 years ago when I started running. You are not our people.
Some of our people run.
It gets me through my runs.
Oh.
Well, that happens after you run. It gets me through my runs and I love it. Though sometimes laughing isn't helpful.
Okay.
I need advice because something weird has started happening at my running club. Oh, God. Okay. I joined a local running club a few months ago just to meet people and get fitter.
Okay.
And it's been really nice up until recently.
Okay.
There's a small group I usually run with and we all got on well at first. But over the last couple of weeks, there's been this shift where one of the guys in the groups has started acting a bit controlling.
Oh.
Question mark.
In what way?
Like he decides the pace every time.
Okay.
But that's just stupid.
Well, somebody does.
But like you can't decide the pace for everyone.
Okay.
It's the weakest link decides the pace.
To be fair, if somebody decides a pace, you don't have to run with them. I mean, not everybody in the group will be exactly the same, right?
But then,
okay, go on.
Then you're not in the running club.
I know.
You're just following them.
You just meet them at the beginning, then take a bus to the end.
You come in at the end of their cup of coffee.
Okay, go on.
He decides the pace every time, tells people where they should stand at the start, and if anyone suggests a different route, he kind of shuts it down like it's already been decided.
Oh, how weird is that? That's amazing.
Again, another cray-cray. No. The weird part is, it's not official or anything. He's just acting like he runs the whole thing.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, God.
We all know these people. They exist in every group.
No. Does he have a boyfriend? No.
Maybe.
Does he have any friends?
Maybe.
Absolutely
not.
We
don't know. Come on.
Last weekend, I suggested we do a slightly shorter loop because a couple of people were tired and he laughed and said, this is a running club, not a walking club.
We made the same noise at the same time.
Which made everyone kind of go quiet and we just did his route anyway. No, Niamh. No. I'm sorry. How does this happen?
Oh, it happens in every group. Every single group I've ever been involved in.
There's more of you than there is of him. You all just go the route you want to go.
I know, but the problem is people like that, they're dominant. Anyway, come on.
Afterwards, a few people said privately they found him a bit intense. But no one really wants to say anything. Of course not, because he's probably got hamsters nailed to his kitchen wall. Because it's meant to be casual and no one wants drama.
Oh God! But they want to be killed every week.
Taking a corner is not drama.
I know.
I really like the club and I don't want to stop going, but it's starting to feel less like a fun run and more like his personal training session. Do I just ignore it and find my own pace, or is there a way to bring it up without making it awkward for everyone? This is very simple.
Okay.
This is very simple.
Okay, what's your simple?
This is...
Does it involve death?
No, it's democracy.
It is.
Which sometimes can involve death. But Well, the fight for it can.
To be honest, Trump is democracy. Democracy has produced
doesn't necessarily work. No, but like, it's just like, who wants to go this way, who wants to go that way?
I know. And to be fair, if more people say, I want to go that way, but nobody's asking that question.
It only takes one person.
It feels like there's been a committee made here without actually people realising it.
Sometimes, in the absence of authority, wankers step into the authority.
But listen, here's the thing, right? Every single group I've been involved in, doesn't matter what it is, there's always a personality that will want to take control. And if you create a vacuum, as in there's no control, then it's like no club exists, right, that there isn't some sort of hierarchy. It's in human nature to want to produce some sort of, you be the boss of this, because half the time people don't want to make decisions.
Exactly.
It's true.
Nobody
it's
wants the
true.
responsibility. But again, you're not assuming any responsibility by just saying, oh, listen, I'm tired this week. I'm going to go the shorter one. Anyone want to go the shorter one with me?
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But what happens if nobody goes with him?
With him?
Yeah.
Leave him off. He's made his decision.
No, I mean as in with you.
Well, then you just do your shorter route.
Yeah, I know. It's right, actually.
Like, because you'll get so much more from doing the shorter route and being happier doing the shorter route than
Agreed.
being furious doing the longer route.
This is the same conversation again. It's you give the power to people if you let this happen. I know, but it's so easy for it to happen in a group. So
I know.
easy.
The problem is that we're all very compliant. No, I mean, so am I.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm an absolute pussycat in real life, Niamh.
What day is that?
I am.
It's not on the day I meet you.
No, you see, I do. I feel like I bully you a little bit. I quite enjoy that, Niamh.
I know. Funny enough, so do I.
I like to smarten Niamh up every so often. I'm just like, this is what we're doing, Niamh. Strategy.
Okay.
Because Niamh, you're not a strategy person.
No, well.
No. Don't even attempt.
Okay. I feel you've given me this role now, and I've actually managed to manage myself for many years before you took over my life.
Yeah, I know, but now you've surpassed me in comedy, which is, I mean, look.
I have not surpassed you. I sang a song in front of people.
Very upsetting.
It wasn't as fun without you, though.
Of course it wasn't. Imagine if it wasn't. I mean, unfortunately, we can never do that now. We can never sing in your eyes together.
Oh, we have done. We did it first.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember when you kidnapped me for that gig?
Oh, that's right. We did, yeah.
Back in,
before
you were.
Backing vocals, Niamh.
Yeah, before you
Wouldn't
were.
have the audacity to sing a lead vocal of In Your Eyes. Wouldn't have the audacity, Niamh.
You wouldn't have to do the hard bits.
Niamh.
When are you joining the run club? Maybe you should do that.
Oh, God.
Sort him out.
I've got to start running.
Why?
Because I'm doing the Manchester Marathon.
When is that? When is it?
That
when?
Was so hurtful.
No, but
the way
when?
you laughed at Niamh, you put your hand to your mouth when I said that.
Because I can't believe it.
Very hurtful.
Do you run?
No. That's the problem.
When is the marathon? When is the marathon?
It's next April.
Oh, okay, you have time.
Yeah, me and the Cherubs.
You're going to do it as a group?
We're doing it as a group, yeah.
As a relay, or are you going to do the whole marathon?
The whole marathon.
Oh my God, do you know what you're doing?
And then we're going to pose for a nudie calendar after it.
26.
I feel like I need to get out of that podcast.
Oh my God, you dropped that in. I can't believe it.
I'm doing a marathon.
That's not fair.
I'm worried I might die.
You might.
People do die.
I have very mixed feelings about running.
Oh, no, I don't have mixed feelings at all. I think it's a really bad idea.
But I think if people want to do it, that's fine. But it's not meant for people like us.
No.
I think if you run when you're young, it's a little easier because your body is used to it.
I have a hole in my knee.
Why are you running a marathon?
I have a hole in my knee and it's your fault.
Talk about peer...
You put the hole in my knee.
How did I put the hole in
Did you read through the thing of the camera?
No.
I fell on a bar.
No.
And now I have a hole in my knee.
No. I'm not accepting that.
I did. I went to the doctor and he was like, did you smack it off something? And I was like, yeah, I did. I fell on the bar. And he was like, you have a hole in your knee. Put your finger in my hole. That's it there. Put your finger in it, Niamh.
I don't want it. Oh, it's so weird.
Do you feel it? There's a hole in my knee.
I thought it was just your knee.
There's a hole in my knee. And that wasn't
I should feel more contrite here, shouldn't I?
I just don't think that's not an emotion you have, Niamh.
Oh my God, that's so horrible.
I said it to the doctor.
You didn't actually catch it. You did not tell him I did that to you.
I said Niamh Kavanagh did that with a metal bar.
Did he say what she like? What did he say? Did he say what's she like? Or more importantly, did he say
no, he's straight.
Who's Niamh Kavanagh?
Never heard of him.
Straight people know me too, you know.
I know, yeah, but he's very young.
Okay, fair enough. I'll accept that. Okay.
I think this is very simple. I think we've given you your answer.
Yeah, I think you need to. Actually, your answer is really good, Gearoid. Just do what you want to do and see who wants to go with you.
Exactly.
You know.
Niamh, I think we've done enough.
I think we've done more than enough today.
I think we've done enough. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We will return to the free feed next Monday. There will potentially be a bonus episode on Thursday. We make no promises. It's every second week.
Best not.
And agonyruns@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. Please send us through your problems. Send us through your everything.
Observations. Even if you have observations about what we've actually talked about. We love follow-ups.
Yeah, follow-ups.
And it doesn't have to be a follow-up on something that's happened to you. As in, if you've listened to a problem and you have an opinion I think we'd love to hear that.
We love a strong opinion.
Yeah.
agonyruns@gmail.com. Get in touch. We'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.